I'm with the coolest mom I've ever. Oh! Oh! Oh my god!
Legally have to give me a month.
No, I don't, because you haven't paid one brown penny.
I'm not obligated to, and I can't afford to.
Guess what? Doesn't matter.
You can't just tell me I have 2 weeks to find somewhere!
You've had over a month. And
No, I haven't!
Look, you have done nothing but dig your heels in and try and make me feel bad about your...
No, I haven't! I've been trying to educate you!
No, your education is brainwashing.
No, it's not! You just won't listen to me!
No, I'm not gonna listen to this crap.
Fatality.
It doesn't mean we live in squalor. And it doesn't mean you're a bully.
I'm not even a bully! You literally detonate me, misgender me, and tell me that, like...
Stop it. Get some help.
Now I see a common trend with these kind of people, and that's their victim mentality. For some odd reason, every single one of them has some kind of mental disability and some insane level of entitlement. But this story actually doesn't end here. She ended up making a part 2 about this entire clip going viral.
Asking for updates, and I'm going to update and also clear some things up. Apparently it's not clear to people that I am mentally and physically disabled. I'm in the process of getting disability, but it's a process. I can't just go out and get a job. Apparently I have to remind people that we're in the middle of a pandemic. Shelters are not accepting new people, and it is also not safe for me. I cannot just go buy a car and live in it. I cannot legally drive. Pronouns are he, they. Please stop misgendering me. I am gender fluid. You have only seen a 60-second clip. There's a lot of other emotional and physical abuse that you have not seen or witnessed. There are many people in my life that can actually confirm she's abusive.
So once again, back to my point about her pretty much being the victim the entire time. She decides to say that she has a mental and physical disability where she's unable to work. I have physically seen autistic people work a job. Regardless of what that job is, they're at least still working. And you're telling me you're unable to with your perfect speech? The other point which I just find super contradicting is the fact that she said her mother is abusive, yet still wants to live with someone who is super abusive. If your mom is as bad as you say she is, then you would be ecstatic to move out and ecstatic to leave her, but you don't want to, so I guess she must be not abusive.
Ooh! Oh, he's majestic. Hello. Alex Bodo right there. I would go for him. That's
so basically the two in the front, like how old are y'all?
That's insane. You can't do that.
Yo, I think I felt that here.
My name's Liam. I'm, like a lot of other people, pretty pissed off because we're just trying to get to work. I'm pretty sure these guys don't have jobs. Seems a bit counterproductive to protest the rails, but stopping people from actually going to their everyday jobs. As you can see, people are a bit mad. They're stopping the buses. Guy just jumped out of a bus and said, I have to get to the hospital to help my daughter's chemotherapy, and didn't move. They didn't even respond. They don't even have the decency to do that. So, I mean, I don't think they have an argument. They're just spouting talking points. It's just bollocks.
Now, what I don't understand about these kind of protesters is, what are you trying to accomplish here? The entire point of protesting, in my opinion, is to gain opinion of the masses, have other people see your perspective on the matter. But this isn't protesting. You're just being very annoying and a nuisance to everyone. In fact, you're bringing negative attention to what you're protesting about, and it's working against your favor. So what's the point of this? Like, here's more of it.
The activists glued themselves to a car showroom, but lost some of their enthusiasm after the lights and heating got turned off.
It was cold, first of all, very cold. I felt that my hands were really cold.
The scientists complained that Volkswagen didn't give them a bowl to urinate and defecate, and in 24 hours started calling for medical help.
Doctors have come to visit me, and I mean, I feel so sorry, but they said that it is potentially life-threatening condition. Of course, I don't want to, go that far to risk my life for this protest.
Soon after, the first protester got unglued. The car dealership called the police, who broke up the protest, arresting the rest of the activists.
Like, as you guys can see, you pretty much just look stupid. And now, sadly, whatever you're protesting about is going to be negatively correlated with your stupidity. And people automatically just be against it no matter what.
You're a victim.
Tired of straight white men having the power and everything, and it's like, we as women of color, as like students at this university, like we're very much capable of certain things, and we don't have the same privileges that are offered to straight white men.
And I've been hearing that from a lot of the ladies that I've been talking to today. Talk to me about what some of those privileges are that, you know, straight white men have that you don't have. Talk to me about that.
I think I don't really know. Have you ever experienced like a specific instance? But I also need to go. I know, I do need to go. I'm sorry.
It's called congratulations, you played yourself.
Now, what did I say in the beginning of the video? For some odd reason, these kind of people love to victimize themselves so much. And by the way, you gain absolutely nothing by doing that. You aren't excelling yourself. You aren't figuring out and dealing with the problem. You're just playing with the victim and crying about it. So playing the victim in your head, even if it was true, is still not solving your problem. And by the way, white straight men, when it comes to jobs, are actually least selected. So if anything, they're allowed to play the victim.
So what's your cause? What's your cause?
Well, first, what's your position?
I'm gay.
I am too.
I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
What is this? Why does it say one man and one woman?
I'm the happiest man in the world.
Why does your sign say one man and one woman?
I'm 100% gay.
Why does your sign say one man and one woman?
Because this is the right natural way.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Why are you having...
Words don't mean anything today.
In any shape or
I'm not a racist either.
Well, you're a black bigot.
No. I'm a white lesbian.
My nigga.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Address me as a white lesbian.
Oh.
I'm not black. A boy could be a girl, and a girl could be a boy. So if I want, I'm not black.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
So if you talk to me, you address me as a white lesbian.
Okay, white lesbian.
Okay, now we can talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Right?
How is a black man, how could you be such a bigot?
How can a white lesbian? I will love you and tell you the truth.
I am not racist.
I will not lie to you. Yes,
you are the stupidest human I have met.
Okay.
Okay?
So I will
You're
love
a human.
You
I'm a human.
And I will tell you
You will love
truth.
no one.
I will love you and tell you the truth. I won't lie to you.
You're a hate
People that are afraid of you lie.
This lesbian white woman is absolutely so brave, and there should be a lot more people like this. The fact this other person was misgendering them is super horrible, and I really do hope her social media accounts get all deleted and her job fires her for this.
And he lived happily ever after.
Provocative or modestly dressed woman?
Modestly, for sure. You don't want nobody out here dressing like a slut. If you trying to get a girl and what you get at home is what everybody else get in public, that's doing too much.
Do you draw a line what they can wear, how tight it is?
Absolutely. I'll say, yo, I don't like how you dressing, and then I'll give her the choice like, okay, he doesn't like how I'm dressing, I'm gonna change it. And usually she does. Like if she got respect for you, real respect for you, should be like, all right, my man thinks this makes me look like a hoe. I'm just gonna change myself.
And remember guys, when that girl decides to call you insecure or controlling for basically having that decision, just reply back, it's not controlling. You're able to leave the relationship if you want to leave. But just understand, if you're gonna leave the house dressed up the way you are, the relationship is over. Because the reason is having boundaries without any consequences is just talk at that point. You don't want to be that kind of guy that says things but isn't backing up what he's saying. If that girl's prioritizing her dressing provocatively over the relationship, you don't want her in the first place.
Brady, you could have 100 Super Bowl rings. How do you manage to fumble Giselle?
Hi, Jordan here. So you're telling me Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, fumbled because Giselle cheated on him? And not only did she cheat on him, she cheated on him with a nobody, with a personal trainer. Banging the greatest quarterback of all time, banging your personal trainer. The math not math. Not to mention the drastic, change and downgrade of income you just did. You lost your child's father. A great father at that. He was kissing his kids on the lips, took them everywhere, and he took care of his kids. He takes care of his kids still. And you left all that to go bang your personal trainer. Not only that, do you think he can't get another Giselle? His old head coach, Bill Belichick, he's literally old as dust. He's coming cobwebs as we speak. And he has a 24-year-old model who looks better than Giselle. And you think Tom Brady cannot find...
LeBron James looked at my husband during the game and cussed him out, and I stood up and I go, don't fucking talk to my husband. Talk to my husband one more time and I will fuck you up. And he started fighting with me. He goes, shut your mouth, dumb bitch.
Yeah, I understand she was trying to be sweet and I guess protect her man, but she is making her man look like, well, a little girl. He could stand up for himself if he wants to, and if he didn't, it's not a better idea for you to do it for him.
I'm not a feminist today. I am not a feminist. I am not a feminist at all. But
I will say a man should fucking pay on a first date and all the rest of the day. But it's a man's job. We birth babies. You know what it does to us? Fuck that. You should pay for fucking dinner.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Describe your ex in 3 words.
Whore.
That's 1.
That's 3. Are you letting him smash on the first date?
No, because I'm not that easy.
What do you mean you're not that easy?
I don't let them hit the first night.
What if it was an NBA player?
I mean,
You would let
a
him.
lifetime thing. Because I'm not that easy.
She literally getting her fucking...
Literally getting dug out raw.
Yeah, guys, I guess if a girl isn't willing to do that with you, you're just not, I guess, high valued enough for her to do that with you.
Do women need men?
No!
Jesus Christ.
No. Of course not. No. Fuck no.
No.
Why? Can't live with them, can't live without them.
We do not need them. Not at all.
No. We the prize.
But not really.
We want them, but don't need them, baby.
Hell no. Hell no.
Hell no. Hell fuck ass no. Hell fuck ass no.
Jesus Christ.
We the new niggas.
We are the men these days, though. We are the men.
What? Do men need women?
Yes, yes we do. We do. We need women in all facets, okay? Physically, mentally, and spiritually.
You know, it's only women that really end up saying this. I never see a man or a group of men be super happy saying, yeah, we don't need a woman, we don't need any woman in our lives. It's only the ones that can't pull a single man in the first place. And that's exactly why they're at these parties, dressed up super provocatively, getting drunk, because, well, they have nothing going for themselves. They're just super upset, bickery, that they can't get a single good guy out there. You never see a woman in a happy relationship ever say this.
Women watching Netflix with subtitles because they don't know how to listen.
Describe your ideal first date.
My ideal first date,
I'm saying.
I want to go on a yacht.
Who? I'm saying first date.
Yeah, a yacht. Yeah, like you gotta take me on a yacht, and we have a private dinner with a chef, and I want a Birkin bag sitting at the table for me with a thousand roses, a bouquet of 1,000 roses with $100 bills each on every rose.
On every rose.
On every rose, and then I want a booked trip out to Cancun, fully booked.
Fully booked.
Yeah.
It's always usually the brokest women that want the man that makes the most amount of money. She literally looks like she makes no money wearing Crocs and whatever she's wearing at college. But for some odd reason, I see a trend at college where a bunch of women have this kind of mentality. Please watch.
How much money do you think a guy should make per year?
I mean, if I'm like dating them, it'd be nice if they were at least making 100,000. Like $1 million, 2 million, 500 grand. A lot. We're expensive. Yeah. Million.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
Yeah, as you guys can see, even though these women are so-called educated, they're very stupid and have no idea how money works. You can call yourself expensive all you want. The reality is, there's more of you average women out there than there are highly successful men. So some of you guys are gonna have to settle down for a guy who doesn't make much.
Does size matter in a guy?
Yes.
It does?
Yeah.
All right, but you know they can't change that, right?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So we're gonna measure your waist. Come on. Oh.
Got him.
Oh, this weekend, my homegirl's friend called me a broke ass nigga, and I don't think that was fair, but just peep Game and Lock in real quick. This weekend was my homegirl's 21st birthday. She called me. She's like, Brian, we're going out to the club tonight. I think you should go. I told her, I've never even been to the club. I don't really know if that's my scene. She told me it's only 50. I think you should pop out. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's my homegirl. So I drove to Chicago. I pull up. It's 6 of her homegirls there and 2 dudes there. So it's 3 niggas there total, including me. Y'all already know women get into the club for free. I like to call it the ass and titties discount. But dudes like me, we gotta pay to get in. I paid that $50. We get to the club. We're there for less than 10 fucking minutes. They're talking about the music sucks. Let's go to the next club. So we pull up to the next club. They talking about it's another 50 for niggas to get in. Mind you, I don't even got PlayStation Plus right now. Times is hard. It ain't much I wouldn't do for $50. But I paid it because it's my homegirl. We're at that club for less than 20 minutes. They're talking about we're bored. Let's go to the next club. So we pull up to the next club. They talking about it's $85 for niggas to get in. I'm hell no. I look at the other two dudes, they're talking about we're not paying that either. So I go up to the homegirl, respectfully, I'm like, yo, we're not paying that money to get in. Now here go all our friends. Oh, this is the last time we're going out with some broke ass niggas. No way, this is the men God left us with. All types of crazy shit. I'm like, bro, I just spent $100 of Benjamin Franklin to do.
Now this guy actually has a decent head on his shoulders. The fact that he doesn't put any of his money into clubs and bars and stuff like that, good for him. But for him going out for a girl who's not even his girlfriend, wife, whatever, it's just absolutely stupid. Especially since she doesn't respect him. I hope he cuts her off, because friends like this will only bring you down.
Can I get a sweet tea, please?
Sweet tea.
And then my husband would like the spicy chicken sandwich.
Spicy chicken.
Bro, you heard that?
I heard that.
Bro, she called me a husband. Bro, she called me a husband.
This is what they stole from us, bro. The family unit. And no one talks about this, but we have all been robbed. This is what they are fighting for every day, bro. Because they know that a family unit is the strongest thing, their biggest threat. And that's why they're putting propaganda almost everywhere, trying to hijack the minds of the masses. And if you can't realize this, then your mind has been hijacked. So you send your kids to school 8 hours a day. You don't even spend 8 hours a day with your kids yourself. So who's really raising your kids, bro? And the whole feminist movement is likely a scam. So the mom spends less time with the kids, so they're not raising the kids, and they get double the taxes from your wife working and the husband working, and they get to raise your kids. Program, indoctrinate them to think whatever they want. This is gonna piss a lot of people off, but I only get in trouble when I say the truth. This is why you have kids identifying as fucking animals. And this is starting to happen. This is not the way that God intended us to live, bro. I'm sorry if this offends anybody, but if it's offensive, that just means it's usually true. And I only get in trouble when I say the truth. But God did not intend us to live like this, bro. The only way to get out of this fuckery that is our society is going back to what worked. The nuclear family. And I know it seems so far-fetched now because inflation's so high. Life is just expensive. But for me personally, I would rather make a little less money and raise a traditional family, bro. This right here is a far bigger accomplishment than any Lamborghini or cool house.
Yeah, guys, if this is a goal of yours in the future, understand that getting off social media is probably the first and best step to do. If you have someone right now that you're talking to, that you see a potential future with, get the hell off social media. You don't want them to see the materialistic lifestyles, this poison of people, I guess, dressing up as dogs and animals. And you want to fully exclude yourself from society like that. Second, have some good morals instilled into you, either by religion or on your own. Work hard and just treat everybody right around you. In my opinion, if you just follow those steps, you have a pretty decent life just like this.
Woo! Grammy's first on the boat! Oh my god!
That's tough. I ain't gonna lie,
Say something to the camera.
Once again, it's only women that ever say these kind of things. Imagine if a man said this to a famous woman. He'd probably get kicked out.
And he was like, I travel for work, and I found out he's a DoorDash driver.
I was dating a lady for a whole year. She told me she was a branch manager. I found out she was living in a tree.
Do you think you'll still be able to command the same level of man at 30 years old as you can command now at 22?
I think I can command that man right now to wait for me when I'm 30.
If I hold off if I want to get with you when you're at your peak and I hold off on that, that quite literally puts you in the leadership role, and I've effectively relinquished my leadership role. And
So do you think I should just drop out of law school and get married and just get kids?
In your particular situation, what I am saying is that find a guy while you're in law school and be prepared. Like, hey, you want to get your degree? I have no problem with women that want to chase a degree and get educated, whatever it may be. That's fine. But that comes second to your man and your family. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with women having a backup plan, but you need to also be realistic and understand that your success isn't going to make you more attractive to the man.
Yeah, guys, the reality is if a woman makes a bunch of money, it doesn't make her more attractive to men. In fact, we really just do not care as long as she's just pretty. But if you're 30, 35 and finally making 200K a year and thinking that you're somewhat successful, but you're single and with no husband or kids, you're gonna regret that so deeply, because what's with all that success if you have an empty house to go home to at the end of the day? This is why Myron said that should be second compared to your family and your husband. Because if you're only worried about chasing money, it's gonna be lonely at the top, and that's not a lifestyle you'd want. Men would go for McDonald's workers as long as they're just pretty enough. Men just don't really care. As long as you're a good human being and you're just pretty, like I said, men will find that more attractive than a girl with a 100K salary. But that's just my opinion, guys. You guys can leave yours down below because that does wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do want more content just like this, please watch the videos you guys see at the top screen. It does help my channel a lot. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.